Many psychologists estimate we learn around 3,500 words a year between our first birthday and before we are 30. We grow from infants without language to chatterboxes with a gift for gab, and researchers are fascinated by how this happens. Psychologists have different theories on language acquisition, or the process by which we learn to speak, write, or even use sign language in meaningful ways to communicate.
We start out with the nativist or innatist perspective. And what this perspective says is that children are born with the ability to learn language. And the main guy associated with this theory is Noam Chomsky. And he thought that humans had something called a language acquisition device, or LAD, in their brains that allowed them to learn language. And this isn't really supposed to be in a specific part of the brain, it's just an idea that this ability exists. And this works because he thought that all languages shared a universal grammar, or the same basic elements. So all languages would have nouns, verbs, things like that. So the language acquisition device enables the child to pick up on and understand those types of words and their organization within a sentence for any language. This goes along with the idea that there's a critical period or a sensitive period. The critical period is usually thought to be from birth until about age 8 or 9, and it's the period of time in which a child is most able to learn a language. So if you try to learn a language after that age, it's a lot harder. It's not impossible, it's just a lot harder. And nativists like Chomsky would say that that's because the LAD only operates during that critical period. Once you start using it, then it specializes to your language and it becomes unable to detect other sounds and grammar from other languages.
The behavioral approach believes that children learn to speak primarily by copying the language they hear around them. With the help of positive reinforcement from parents or caretakers, children slowly take in certain phrases and grammar techniques and begin to learn how to speak a proper language.
Say I love you. Say where are you? Say stop it.
Language acquisition is the way we learn language, to speak, write, or to communicate using sign language. Behaviorists argue that we learn language skills by imitating others who encourage or discourage the behavior by their reactions or by rewards and punishments. Noam Chomsky and others believe that our brains are wired to learn language naturally and with little instruction. There is also the idea that there is an optimal window for acquiring language, the critical period, after which learning becomes more difficult. The stages of language acquisition progress from babbling to one-word to two-word speech in children. From there, children quickly begin using complete sentences, often by the age of 2. Learning the complex aspects of language continues into the adult years.